What is up, my people? We got some exciting stuff going down right now. I am actually in the process of moving. It's a long and slow process. It's actually going to be like a month total. I won't get into the details of why here, but I've already moved some of my stuff to my new room. I am actually sharing a place with people again. Probably be best for my sanity. But one of the reasons I'm most stoked about my new room is I will have plenty of natural light. I have got multiple windows and it feels nice. I will miss my Hobbit cave, but this is gonna be good. So, I'm only partially moved in, but I made sure to move all my camera gear here because of the lighting being so great. You can see I've kind of got just like random piles of stuff around here. But what I want to talk about is I have been getting on a minimalism kick lately. Trying to recognize that I have way more stuff than I actually use, which is obviously way more stuff than I actually need. And I'm trying to go through and get rid of stuff. So what I'm going to do today is I have this bookshelf that has the 4 little cubbies that don't have books in them, because in those go these little containers. So for this video, I'm not going to get into the philosophies of minimalism right now, because I believe more in that I need to be taking action. That's been a big thing for me lately, is not making plans, but taking action. And then when we're done, I just want to show you how much I'm able to say, look, this isn't necessary, I'm getting rid of it, and see how much we can get rid of. So I'm going to plug in, I'm going to get started, and we'll see you in a second. So I'm not quite sure why I did this, but I decided to start off by just pouring everything out onto the floor. Kind of gives you a scope of how much junk there is. Hopefully I'm able to narrow down quite a bit, but just wanted to show you the mass of how much stuff was in those 4 little cubbies. So, all right, back at it. Alright, first stop on the train of weird things that Jameson owns for some weird reason. These are little dissolvable tablets from what it's called miracle fruit. And supposedly, when you let this dissolve on your tongue, it alters the taste of things when you eat them. Like, everything tastes sweet. I've seen so many YouTube videos of people who will eat these and then like eat an onion and they say it tastes like an apple. So I like rushed out, bought a thing of them thinking, oh, this will be fun for like a party or something, and then either I just didn't throw a party or I didn't have friends to invite to a party. Anyway, Miracle Berry tablets. I still have the box to my iPhone, which, I mean, don't see why I really needed that. I still have the box to my previous iPhone. Totally unnecessary. So I'm always complaining about not having enough of the little plastic cases for my memory cards. Well, just found about 5 of them inside of... Why won't it focus? That was way more work than the payoff of you seeing that in focus. But it was bugging me. So I just found 5 of them somewhere in the mix. Okay, here's one real serious issue that I have, is that I like to write, and I like to write pen to paper. It just feels nice compared to writing on a laptop. Problem is, I will write in one notebook for a little bit, but I'll start writing in another notebook and then another one, and I have a dozen notebooks with 4 or 5 pages each worth of like poetry or just notes that I've written down. I need to be able to just have one notebook and write in it, and that's all there is. I'm noticing a trend with Apple product cases. Apparently I struggle to get rid of them. Honestly, I blame it on their design being so elegant and the boxes being so, like, they're so high quality. It feels like something that's worth holding on to even though the product doesn't sit in anymore. Let me clue you in on something. It's not worth holding on to. So I'm getting close to the end here. Just a couple other items I wanted to highlight that I still have. One, my Nike Fuel Band, which was the first fitness tracker I ever owned. It was really cool. I actually really liked it, but they were notorious for falling apart, and that's exactly what mine did. And I've been holding on to it for years. Gone. I've got a harmonica from when I told myself I was going to learn harmonica. I got one of these things, whatever you call them, that you can mold into modeling positions. For a time I was really ambitious and decided I was going to learn how to draw. I think it was the day I went to the Modern Museum of Art in New York, and in the gift shop I saw this and I was like, I could be an artist. I can't. Like, I'm an artist, but just not the kind that would ever need this, unless I was making a stop motion film for something. But sorry guy, gotta go. Alright, we're just coming to a close here. So I wanted to recap some highlights of it. So first of all, my camera gear used to take up like 1.5 of these things. Now it takes up about 3/4 of one. My sentimental thing is down to half of one. Then I've got just some random stuff still that it's more either temporary housing until I figure out what I really need to do with it, or it's like cable management. So instead of just a bunch of loose cables everywhere, I brought it in one place. One is completely empty. This is the garbage. All that's garbage. This is stuff that I'm either going to try and sell or just give away to somebody. And then the highlights would probably be the fact that I found $35 worth of gift cards, a speaker, this like basically waterproof, it's like an outdoor speaker. There we go, focusing. I love it, I love to use it. I thought I'd lost it, found it. And of course, the miracle berries. So, I'm still pretty novice at this minimalism thing. I'm sure if I had a minimalism coach, they would have kind of prodded me to get rid of probably half of the stuff I still have. But this is good. This is first steps. This is me learning to say I don't use this, I don't need this. And just don't let it clutter your life. So let me know if you have any questions about what I know about minimalism or why I'm doing it. I really am not like doing anything extreme right now. I'm just purging my life of the stuff that is not useful to me. It's not helping my bottom line. So with that, I'm going to wrap this up. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you next week, and just please, above all, stay blessed.